Good morning, everyone. Today's our topic is right circular cone. Now, children, what is a cone? So you can see a cone is again a 3D, three-dimensional figure. You might have seen birthday caps or ice cream cone. These all are examples of right circular cone. Why it is called a right circular cone? As you can see, this is the vertex of cone, and from this vertex, this perpendicular is drawn on this radius. This is the base of cone, and you can see the base of cone is actually a circle, and this is the radius of this circular portion. And from this vertex, a perpendicular is drawn on this radius, right? So this angle is 90 degrees, so that is why it is called a right circular cone. And if you can see, this perpendicular is called the vertical height, h. So h is the vertical height of cone, r is the radius, base radius of cone, and this is called the slant height, that is L. This is called the slant height of cone. So you can see the curved surface area of cone. Curved surface means this portion. So this area is called the curved surface area, and this area is formula for curved surface area of cone is pi RL. Pi means, pi value of pi can be 22/7 or 3.14. R is radius and L is slant height, and total surface area of cone. So to find the total surface area of cone, you add this area of this base plus a curved surface area of this cone. So pi RL plus area of this base is, as you can see, the circular base. This cone has a circular base, so its area is pi r square. So it becomes pi RL plus pi r square. Pi r common, so it becomes pi r plus L or L plus R. So this is the total surface area of cone. Then children, volume of cone is always 1/3 the volume of cylinder. Volume of cone is always 1/3 the volume of cylinder. So as you have read about volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h. So volume of cone will be 1/3 pi r square h. And if you want to find out L, slant height, what is the formula? So we can derive the formula of slant height from here also. As you can see, this is a right angle triangle. As this is a right angle triangle, since this angle is 90 degree, so this is perpendicular, this is base, and this L is hypotenuse. And to find this hypotenuse, formula is L square is equal to h square plus r square, right? Pythagoras theorem. So L square is equal to r square plus h square. So to find L, this square, when we'll go to this side, it becomes under root, square root. So L is equal to square root of r square plus h square. This is the formula to find slant height. Now coming to question number 1 of exercise 13.3. Diameter of the base of cone is 10.5 centimeter and its slant height is 10 centimeter. Find its curved surface area. Now children, in this question, diameter is given. First we'll find radius. Slant height means L is given here. And we have to find the curved surface area. So you can see diameter of the base of cone is 10.5 centimeter. So radius is half of diameter, which is 5.25 centimeter. Now slant height is L, which is 10 centimeter. Curved surface area of cone, formula as I told you, CSA of cone is pi RL. So pi RL, put the value of pi, 22/7, into R is 5.25, into L is 10. And after removing this decimal, it becomes 100. 10, this 0 cancels with this 0. Then on the table of 7, 525 goes at 75. And on the table of 2, 22 and 10 will go at 11 and 5. So 5 cancels with 75 at 15. So after solving this fraction, right, we get 11 into 15, which is 165 centimeter square as the curved surface area of cone. So this is question number 1. Now coming to question number 2. Find the total surface area of cone if its slant height is 21 meter and diameter of its base is 24 meter. Very simple. Again, now we have to find total surface, but total surface area of cone. Slant height is L, which is given 21 meter. Diameter is given 24 meters. So we can easily find out radius. 24/2 is 12 meter as the radius. And total surface area of cone is pi r plus L. So putting the values of pi, 22/7 into 12, r is 12, and this r is Again 12 plus L is 21. So 22 into 12 into 33 by 7 will get 1244.57 meters square after dividing this number. 22 into 12 is 462 into 33 is 1386, 3 to the 6, 3 6 18. So this is 15246. So this is, after multiplying we get 15246 divided by 7. So this is 1244.57 meters square as the total surface area of cone. Coming to third question. Curved surface area of cone is 308 centimeters square and its slant height is 14 centimeter. Find the radius of base. First part is to find the radius of base and second part is total surface area of cone. As you can see, the CSA of cone is 308 centimeters square and slant height L is 14. So you can see the solution of third question. CSA of cone is 308 centimeters square, L is 14. Now what is CSA? Pi RL equal to 308. Value of pi is 22 by 7. R we do not know. We have to find the radius. So radius is R only. L is 14 is equal to 308. 7 cancels with 14 at 2 and 22 2s are 44. 44 and 308. So it becomes 44. R is equal to 308. So R will become 308 divided by 44. It goes at the table of 11. Both these numbers are divisible by 11. 11 4s are 11 28s. Then 4 divided with 28 gives 7. So radius of the base of cone is 7 centimeter. Right? So radius has come 7 centimeter. In second part we have to find total surface area of cone and that will be pi r plus L. 22 by 7. Radius we have already find 7. 7 and 7 cancels. R plus L is 14 plus 7 is 21. So 22 into 21 is 462 centimeters square. So I hope this question is clear to all of you. Now coming to fourth question. A conical tent is 10 meter high and the radius of its base is 24 meter. Find the slant height of tent and cost of canvas required to make the tent if the cost of 1 meter square canvas is 70 rupees. Now children, you can see a conical tent is 10 meter high. So height of conical tent is given 10 meter and radius is 24. From R and H we can easily find out slant height, that is L. So after finding out slant height we have to find the cost of canvas. Canvas is a type of cloth which is required, which is used in making conical tents, which is used for making tents actually. So we have to find the cost of that canvas which is required to make the tent. So whenever we make the conical tent, so you can just observe this figure. When we make the tent, only this area will be required, curved surface area, as this base is always a hollow, right? In tent is actually a hollow figure, so we need only this portion. So this portion is required. Cloth will be required for making this portion only, curved portion. So it means we have to find curved surface area. So first of all we'll find height is given H, which is 10 meter, radius is R 24 meter. Formula for finding out slant height L is L square is equal to R square plus H square, which is 24 square plus 10 square, 576 plus 100 gives 676, and L is square root of 676, which is 26 centimeter. Now as I told you, for making a conical tent we need the CSA of tent. So CSA is curved surface area is pi RL. So putting the values of pi 22 by 7, R 24 and L 26, we get 13728 divided by 7 meters square. Now cost of 1 meter square canvas is 70 rupees and cost of this much area of canvas will be 13728 by 7 into 70. 7 and 70 are divisible with 10, so it becomes 1,37,280 as the cost of canvas required. So this was question number 4. In question number 5, what length of tarpaulin 3 meter wide will be required to make a conical tent of height 8 meter and base radius 6 meter? Assume that the extra length of material that will be required for stitching margins and wastage in cutting is approximately 20 centimeter. Now in this question, children, again a conical tent has to be made with tarpaulin cloth, right? And the length of that cloth is, we have to find the length of that tarpaulin cloth, whereas its width is given, right? And radius of that cone is also given 6 meters. Now you can see height of conical tent is 8 meter. It is also given that height of H is 8 meter, radius is 6 meter. So we can easily find out slant height. L square is equal to R square plus H square. So L square is equal to R is 6, 6 square. H is 8, 8 square, which is 36 plus 64 gives 100. So L is root 100, that is 10 meter. Now again conical tent is to be made, so we need CSA of 10, that is pi RL. So here you can see in this question it is given use pi 3.14. So I told you whenever it is given use pi 3.14, so we cannot use here 22 by 7 as pi. So we'll use pi value is 3.14 into R is 6 and L is 10. Point, after removing this point, we get 100 in the denominator. This 0 cancels with this 0. So after multiplying, after solving this, we get CSA of tent as 188.4 meters square. Now, as I told you, the sheet, tarpaulin sheet is a cloth, right? And cloth always has length and breadth. So area of sheet will be equal to the curved surface area of tent, right? Because with this sheet only the CSA of tent is to be made. So area of sheet is equal to CSA of tent, and sheet is a rectangular figure which has length and breadth. So area of sheet is L into B equal to 188.4. Now breadth, let length be L and breadth is given 3 meters. So L into 3 is equal to 188.4. It means the length of tarpaulin cloth is 62.8 meter. But one more thing is given to us, that extra length of sheet that is required for wastage in cutting and margins is 20 centimeter. It means 20 centimeter is extra length of cloth is required for margins and wastage when the tent will be stitched. So 20 centimeter is required extra for stitching margins. So convert centimeter into meter, 0.2 meter it is. So length of sheet, actual length of sheet is 62.8, right? But with stitching margin it is 62.8 plus 0.2, that is 63 meter of sheet is required. Length of sheet will be 63 meter, including that wastage or margin length. So this is question number 5. So we have completed question number 1 to 5. There is a correction in this part. 22 into 12 is 264, and then when it is multiplied with 13 it gives 2, 9 plus 2 11, 9 plus 7 16, plus 1 17, and 7 plus 1 is 8. 8712 divided by 7 gives 1244.57 meters square as the total surface area of cone. This was a correction in question number 2. So here I have earlier multiplied wrong. It is 22 into 12, which gives 264. After multiplying it with 33, we get 8712 divided by 7, which is 1244.57. So this completes question number 1 to 5 of exercise 13.3. Thank you so much.